Alright guys, we are back for more of my 10-year anniversary special. We just played some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played for 8 versus races, and we ended up getting the win overall with a perfect 120 points, which was very exciting. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Splatoon 2 for the Nintendo Switch. So let's see how we do. And this is also the first time I'm actually playing this game on my new Nintendo Switch 2. So it should be very interesting to see what the game is like to play on this particular console. But anyways, let's get into it, and we will see what happens. Alright, let's see what our current stages are, starting with the regular battles. We have Starfish Main Stage and Sheldendorf Institute. Then, for ranked battles, we have the Reef and Muscle Forge Fitness. And for league battles, we have Inkblot Art Academy and Black Belly Skate Park. And that's all the time we got. Until next time, don't get cooked, stay off the hook! Okay, so now let's go and stop by the shops and see if I want to buy anything there. I don't really have a whole lot of cash with me, so I'm not going to be able to afford a whole lot of these weapons. In fact, I don't think I can get any one of them right now, but I just want to check to be sure. Yeah, I don't have enough for any one of them. Alright, so let's go to my headgear. We got retrospects with a quick respawn. We have a Zecco cap with an opening gambit. And we also have designer headphones with the sub ink saver. I might come back to these in a moment, but I want to see what other kinds of items they have available. All these clothes that are in here I already got. And looks like I don't have enough cash to afford any shoes that I don't own yet. So I can only go for some of the headgear that I do not have yet. I'm going to get a Zecco cap. And let's see. I think I'll go for retrospects as well. Alright, so that's all I can really afford right now. So we got a couple new headgears purchased right here, which is pretty nice. But now let's go and go to my equip screen so we can change up my character. So I'll stick with my Splat Doilies as the weapon that I'm going to use. And then for my headgear, let's put on my new Zecco cap that I just bought. Alright, what would I like for my clothes? Let's see. We'll do the navy and that's jacket. And what would I like for my shoes? So all these I have fully leveled up, so doesn't really matter too much on which ones that we do go with. But I want to try to find good pair to use. Oh, these M-Pacer AGs look very nice. I'll go with them. Alright, but anyways, I think we are all set to go now, so let's go ahead and join a lobby here. Alright, we're just gonna do some regular battles here like we normally do. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be pretty interesting for me to be playing this game on the Nintendo Switch 2 now. We'll see how this turns out from here. I'm currently level 37 on this game right now, as you can see. Just waiting on some more players to join in here. Oh, somebody left! This probably could take a while for everybody to get in right here. I just am not really so sure how many people still play this to this day, but I still like to play it a good amount. Alright, we got another person in here. We need 4 more. Alright, there's another person that just joined in. Alright, we're waiting on 3 more people right now. I do apologize that this is taking a little while for the first match to start right here. There's just not a whole lot of people that appear to be joining on in very quickly. Okay, well there's another one. Alright, all we need is 2 more people. Okay, there we go. It's about time we get all the players we need. That took long enough. But anyways, we're going to start off at Sheldendorf Institute for our first match. Alright, so looks like we are going to be on the green team. And let's of course go around and try to cover as much turf as possible across the map. So at this point right now, I have all of my Nintendo Switch 2 for a little over a month right here ever since last Christmas, and I really have been enjoying it so much right here ever since I got it. But later on in the near future, I'll definitely be very excited to get my hands on some other games exclusive to the console right here. Ah, crap! Right as we got my special ready, we just couldn't have enough time to bring it out right here. All because one of my opponents splatted me. Alright, there we go. Now I was able to get someone. Alright, 1 minute left. Alright, we do have my special ready. Let's go ahead and bring that out now. Of course, my special I have right here is the Tenta missiles. Ah, dang it. This doesn't look too good right now for what I'm seeing. Oh! I got splatted again. Yeah, I definitely don't have a good feeling about this right here. Yeah, our opponents win the first match. We weren't even close. Alright. So anyways, let's see what happens now in our second match. Oh, we got a person named Chocolate that just joined in here. That's kind of an interesting username right here. And we got somebody that joined in with a star next to their username. It basically indicates that they did surpass level 99. But anyways, looks like we're going to Starfish main stage here for this match. And we're on the blue team. So happens. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. Alright, I think I'm gonna warp right here. I think I'll warp to where this person is. I gotta refill my ink here. I see one of my opponents right there. I want to try to see if I can take him down. Oh, man. That was kind of a good ambush that he did on me. Alright, I'm going to warp here. Well, we both splatted each other right there, so it wasn't too bad. Alright, we got one more minute to go in the match. I'm going to warp here. Oh boy, somebody's right near me. I'll make that two people. Oh! Dang it, that was rough. Alright, why don't we try warping here? Alright, one of my teammates just bought a baller. Alright, 10 seconds. Alright, let's use those 10 missiles right now. And time is up. I think I just barely splatted somebody right there in the last second. But it's still not going to be good enough because our opponents won again. We're literally off to a rough start here after the first couple matches here. We gotta try to turn this around. Alright, on to match number 3. Alright, everybody's in. Where are we gonna go for our next match? Going back to Schellendorf Institute. Alright, we're on the pink team this time. Let's do it. Alright, my 10 missiles are ready. Alright, we locked on to all 4 of my opponents at once there. That was very good. Alright, let's go ahead and bring out the 10 missiles again. But somebody got me right there, which was not very good. Alright, let's warp here. Oh god, you gotta be kidding me. I'm splatted by those splat dualies right there. Alright, let's try warping here now. I do see that my opponents are in danger right now, which is good news for us, so I think we'll be in very good shape to try to get a win this time. Oh, nice try, sucker! Alright, 10 seconds left. We're going to use those 10 missiles here, and we just couldn't have any time at all to avoid that. But I think I still feel very good about this. Let's see how we did. There we go! This time we will get a win. Now that's how you do it. Just got an ability unlocked. Oh, ink recovery up. That's very good. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into another match right now. And I'm probably thinking right here that this will be the last match that we'll do for the segment. Alright, all we need is one more person. Alright, got all the players we need, and let's see where we're going to be going. Starfish main stage. I can't tell exactly what kind of color team we're on right here. It looks more like a teal color, but it's more like a greenish or bluish color. Anyways, let's see how this last match turns out here. What? That was close. Yeah, baby! How do you like that? Alright, let's use those 10 missiles. Alright, it's time to head into our final minute of the match. Oh, I don't think so! I just tricked you so good. Ah, but that person got me. He got me with a really good weapon too, from what I can see. I have nobody to warp to right here. That doesn't help. Oh boy, now we're in danger. This looks very bad. Ah, that hurt. I'm just gonna go on warp here. Alright, we're out of time. But looks like our opponents are gonna get the win right here. We're just too far behind right there, right at the moment when the time ran out. But it is what it is. So not really too much good luck out there in this segment for what I was hoping for. But at least one match, which is better than nothing right here. Could have done better out there. Either way, I still had a pretty fun time on here while it lasted. So anyways, that is going to do it for Splatoon 2 for the Nintendo Switch as part of my 10-year anniversary special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this. So stay tuned.